Okay, I'm working here with this Ruger Mark IV standard version. Haven't had it very long. It has some features that my older Rugers, I've been shooting Rugers since the 70s, has new features that my older Rugers don't have. And some of them are kind of nice, like the thumb release for the magazine, that's handy. And it has the way you can take it apart for cleaning. That seems handy. Hopefully it's as reliable and robust as the old design. I'm not sure that it is, but I also miss the weight of the older guns. This gun's a little bit lighter, being an alloy frame. But it does have this one problem that I've experienced with it every time I shoot it, and I've let other people try the gun out, and they have the same experience, and that is on the ambidextrous safety. After you shoot it a while, the safety will ride up. It won't fully go into safe mode, but it rides up, it contacts my knuckle just enough to where it engages the safety and the gun will no longer fire. And so that's a problem. Since I'm planning on using this in competition, that would definitely cost me a match there. But interestingly enough, the gun comes with this kit on how there's a way it comes with a little spacer that's recessed for the screw, and so you can remove this right side ambidextrous safety. So that's what I'm going to do, because for me it's a problem. So they say you take a 3/32 hex key and remove the grip on the side. They talk about a spring in here that you have to be careful of. I'll show you. Let's see where that is here. There's a spring inside this little piece right here. This spring inside there, and a little spring plunger here that's already popped out. I'll put that back later. But this piece here, you definitely want to make sure you don't lose that. It's the magazine ejector. But then there's a 1/16 inch hex key used to remove this screw here. It's pretty tight. So I'll remove that. I don't know if I'll ever install this again, because every time I shoot the gun, it's a problem. The gun comes with this little bag with the spacer included. When I got it, I thought it was unusual. But now I see why. It's a little spacer, and it's got a recess in it for the screw, so the screw can seat flush in the spacer. So I'll put that back in where the safety lever was installed. And I'll probably go back and Loctite this later. I want to make sure this works and doesn't give me any problems before I go to Loctiting everything down. But so this is with this spring back in. This thing's kind of tricky. You want to make sure that thing doesn't fly off on you. Be hard to find if it did. Then I'll put the grip back on. And hopefully that'll cure it. But I've had the problem every time I shoot the gun, and other people that shoot the gun, they said the same thing happens to them, and the safety doesn't fully engage, but it rides up just enough to where it prevents the gun from shooting. And you wouldn't think it's a problem, and when I first saw it, I was like, well, that won't be a problem. And I even tried like altering my grip just to see, but it was pretty uncomfortable, and it still would, if you rapid fire it, it's gonna ride back and rock into your knuckle here. Maybe if your hand were smaller, maybe it wouldn't do it, but I've tried different things, and I just came to the realization that I shouldn't need to alter my grip, because I've been shooting these guns since the 70s, and it's the same configuration. It's just the safety is a problem. So I'm really glad they offered a solution for that, because I don't know what I would have done. I would have had to come up with something myself. But But it's a pretty nice gun. It has a lot, the recoil seems a lot sharper than my other guns. I think because of the gun is a little lighter with the alloy frame, and maybe the barrel is tapered, and my other guns are they're bull barrels. But hopefully, I like how it's a minimalist sight. So that's it. I took it out to the range today after adjusting the rear sight, and it's dead on now. And the only problem I was having was the safety. So I think that'll be the end of tweaking with this gun. I might do something with the trigger. I don't like how it has a creep in there, but I'll give it some time. And the way I'm shooting it is kind of rapid fire, so it may not really matter. It's that much, but pretty good gun. I think it'll. I hope it's as reliable and robust as my other Ruger Mark pistols are, because those things just seem to just go and go. This one is a lot more complicated though, so I'm kind of expecting it'll all the complications will be problematic, but hope not. Hope it works great.